Hey, what's up guys? Thomas Edwards, creator and author of The One-Up Effect, showing you how to have fun becoming your most complete self through purpose, play, passion, and performance. In this video, I'm going to share with you the one key principle when it comes to becoming your most complete self. So at The One-Up Effect, our tagline is have fun becoming your most complete self. But what does becoming your most complete self really mean? In my personal life, I always saw the potential of what I could bring to the world. And whenever I was faced with adversity or challenges, whether it was external or internal, I always seemed to crumble under the pressure of either. And I was always frustrated, and eventually I started to think to myself, well, maybe I can't meet my potential. Maybe that's just a facade, a dream that I have that I just never will be able to live and experience. And I decided to go on a quest to really understand where this comes from, why this is happening to me, and how do I unlock this path that can get me closer to my most complete self. Ego, which is driven completely out of scarcity, was afraid of what the unknown would look like, going down a path that I was not familiar with, going down a path of becoming closer to my complete self. Because the truth is, to become more of my complete self, there are parts of me that need to die. And my ego doesn't like death. It actually hates it, it avoids it, and it doesn't want any part to do with it. And so it'll do everything in its power to sabotage my journey towards greater achievement, getting closer to my greatest self. And for such a long period of time, I was not consciously aware that this was going on. What it required me to do was to literally sit down with my ego and have a real conversation to let it know that, yes, there are things that we need to let go, but it doesn't mean that all of a sudden the person that I am, all of me, is dead. There are just versions of me that are dying in order to become a new version of myself the next day. And my ego still isn't really accepting of this. It still likes to fight. It still likes to struggle because it just doesn't like death. The equalizer for me that allows my ego to not release the self-sabotage mechanisms that it likes to deploy is permission. You know, I didn't give myself permission to go all in. I never really felt I was deserving, because history has shown that when I would pursue things, it wouldn't really work out for me. But that was just a story. It wasn't accurate. It wasn't a full, complete thought. Sure, when I went after sometimes things didn't work out for me. But I also had to look at the idea that I didn't allow myself full permission to go all in pursuing it, giving myself a chance to overcome the challenges and obstacles that were in front of me. My ego would always step in to protect me, but ultimately it was self-sabotaging so it could protect itself. But when I gave myself full permission to go after what it was that I wanted to go after, I got a chance to really see and unlock different levels of myself that I never would have been able to before. And the level of success and achievement, the milestones, the happiness, the joy, and the freedom that I now am able to experience was all centered around this idea of giving myself permission to experience these things now, as opposed to waiting until I reach those milestones to experience them. As for my ego still wants to self-sabotage. It still wants to get in the way because it's still afraid of death. When I give myself permission, it holds the ego back and it allows my soul to step through and really enter its true nature, which is filled with abundance and curiosity and infinite possibilities, not worried about the unknown. Because for some reason, our soul already knows what has happened. Our human bodies are just showing up for the experience. But this is what I think. Comment below, let me know what you think. Do you feel like you hold yourself back from being able to achieve certain levels and experiences in life? And do you feel like it comes from your ego? What's the story that you tell yourself that holds you back? Comment below. Please like, Subscribe, hit that bell, get notified when we put out videos, which happen almost every single day. And if you found this video interesting or inspiring, please share it with someone who might find this interesting or inspiring too. I'd love to hear what they have to say and get them in on the conversation. And if you want to learn the exact process and science behind leveling up your health, wealth, self, and romance without sacrificing professional ambition and personal happiness, you can go to thomasedwardsjr.com. Once again, this is Thomas Edwards reminding you to make life a game that you can win and have fun playing. Until next time, I'll see you around.